Detroit Police Commissioner and aspiring Michigan Governor, James Craig. He's a gubernatorial candidate. Chief, are you surprised? How bad is it in your mind?
You know, Brian, thanks for having me on your show. I got to tell you, I'm not surprised at all. This is expected. And, you know, the problem with what's going on across our country today, these lawmakers who stand quiet when these progressive judges, these progressive DAs do what? They release these violent, predatory suspects back into our community. They say nothing. They don't speak on behalf of the vulnerable members of our community. But now that they're victims, let's see what they're going to do now. Look at Lori Lightfoot. She gets out and she says, well, we think in response to smash and grabs that, you know, the retailers need to hire more security. Where is the outcry for that teenager that was shot? And right after that, the mother who went to the location where he was shot, she was shot. And we got two victims, that unnecessary. Where's the outcry and the outpouring for that? We got progressive judges, progressive DAs who are doing nothing.
Chief, a couple of things.
Shameful.
Merrick Garland's put $1.6 billion into criminal justice and fighting crime. He's going to hire another 1,000 cops. So what's that going to do? We can't get cops to fill the academies now. Is this about money?
No, this is about politics. These are individuals who are political servants, not public servants. Look, we know how important police officers are, but when they've been demonized, demoralized, not supported, you back off of the defund. These so-called moderates are now moving away from, you know, defund the police to, you know what, you heard the San Francisco mayor, all of a sudden, she's now pro-hiring police. The problem is, how are you going to support the men and women who do the job? How are we going to encourage young people to join the forces? Look, we're coming into the 2022 midterms, and they're trying to clean up their act because they are failing. I'm giving them a big fat F. They are failing. These are political servants, not public servants.
As a guy who worked in urban communities, about 45 seconds, Republicans don't make a stand. They don't put up candidates. They don't put a machine behind them to get the word out. What is your message to Republicans while we watch these cities just disintegrate?
My message is simple. We need to stand in unison, get behind a candidate that can take out these progressive, so-called political leaders out. They need to go. And Americans want better. I talk all over the state of Michigan, and they want something different, and we're going to give it to them.
It's not black or white. It's not right or left. It's right and wrong. Chief, best of luck in your run. Look forward to seeing you rise in the polls.
Hey, thank you so much, Brian. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. We always love having you on. Meanwhile, this has been a